is good, everybody? My Paper Moon fam. It's your boy, PaperSin, back with another reaction video. This one is called 50 Cent reveals Beyonce and Jay-Z sacrificed people for fame. And it's by the YouTube channel This Happened. So apparently this happened. But see, obviously that's an interesting catchy title. This video came out like almost 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna check it out, see what's good, see what's great, see what's going on, no hate. As always, link to the video and link to the channel, link to this video and link to this channel will be in the description below. So be sure to, oh wait, hold on, below? Yeah, like below. So be sure to check them out, see what else they have in store for you. And while you're there, don't forget to do those 3 things I like to ask you to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
50 Cent is exposing Jay-Z and Beyonce for allegedly doing ritual sacrifices. And it looks like 50 is saying J and B will do literally anything to stay on top.
Damn.
You know what I mean? You got certain guys that are, their relationships made them so powerful, like in our business, that they can't be moved. Like
50.
Hold on. She said they're apparently they're doing anything to stay on top, but it's all about relevancy in the times. Like I don't know, remember the last album I remember Jay-Z coming out with was 444, and that was a few years back, right? So like everybody like kind of falls off eventually if they don't keep up with the music. And it's not like he can keep doing music. Like these artists anyway, it's not like he can keep doing music for over and over and over again. I mean, yeah, he's got his other companies that make him money, and but I guess they can stay on top, and maybe they're doing these things for those parts of their business over their life to stay on top, and not just necessarily music, I guess. But whatever.
their relationships made them so powerful, like in our business, that they can't be moved. Like
50 Cent and Jay-Z's feud has been going on for years, but 50 recently revealed that he's not interested in repairing the relationship.
Damn.
And that's because he allegedly has inside knowledge of J and B sacrificing people who get in their way. And this isn't even the first time we heard that Jay-Z eliminated multiple people to make way for himself.
Yes. Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
Without question.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z. And then, you know, he starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, you know, camaraderie with Honeycombs.
Honeycombs,
And,
I don't know what that is.
AKA Diddy.
As for Beyonce, she was accused by her
Diddy went by the name Honeycombs. Also, it's kind of funny how she said Diddler at first, as if it was an accident. Diddy, but Diddy went by the name Honeycombs? Sean Puffy Combs. Honeycombs. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend to know any of this shit. But, okay.
her former team members of doing witchcraft. And 50 once claimed that Beyonce, she was accused by her former team members of doing witchcraft. And 50 once claimed that Beyonce tried to jump him over his feud with Jay.
Kimberly Thompson, a former drummer for the singer's all-girl band, is accusing Beyonce of, get this, extreme witchcraft and magic spells and the murder of my pet cat.
But what does 50 really know about Jay-Z and Beyonce's rumored sacrifices? And did he actually come close to being their victim?
Oh shit.
Jay-Z and them was putting it together. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
For the longest time, Jay-Z and Beyonce were considered untouchable, and everyone who had something negative to say about them was branded a hater.
Damn.
However, their power couple status no longer holds weight because multiple industry insiders recently started coming forward with disturbing stories about the real J and B. One of these people is 50 Cent, who reportedly has a lot of dirt on Jay-Z and Beyonce and their alleged involvement in Hollywood sacrifices.
Let's hear it.
To give you some context, 50's feud with Jay-Z has been simmering for over 20 years.
Okay.
And what started as a friendly rivalry turned into something much more serious.
Oh shit.
50 first fired shots at Jay on his 1999 song, How to Rob. And Jay retaliated on It's Hot, Some Like It Hot,
Yeah.
with the infamous line, I'm about $1, what the F is 50 cents?
I remember that when these songs came out, I do remember that. And I was like, oh shit. I was enjoying the casual beef that was just kind of like, you know, it was nothing serious. It was just, you know, both of them are trying to show each other up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so how did it? I'm curious to find out how it got so non fun anymore, non playful anymore.
However, when Jay did an interview with Angie Martinez in 2002, he claimed that he spoke to 50 and it was all love.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yo,
who
you know-
you and 50 Cent?
Yeah, you know I respect your record. Yeah, I like that record. It was hot. But you know I gotta spank you dogs. That was the conversation. No doubt. Do your thing.
Right. Gave each other a
Peace.
pound.
But it actually wasn't all love because Jay kept sneak dissing 50 and 50 accused Jay of buying his way to the top.
It's a huge difference.
Like what is? I don't think I've ever seen this music video though. Like, hold on.
Gave each other a
Peace.
pound.
But it actually
Like when they're both in the studio together.
wasn't all love.
I don't think I've
because
seen
Jay
that.
kept sneak dissing 50 and 50 accused Jay of buying his way to the top.
It's a huge difference in energy internationally in 50 Cent and Jay-Z. In
Damn.
fact, his largest selling record sold 430-something thousand copies. My largest selling records, plural, 2 of them sold 5 million.
Each.
That's Get Rich or Die Trying and Massacre. You know, so it's a
Each.
huge difference in who we are
Right.
with each other internationally. Let them be fooled in America and think there's a competition there. Because America can be purchased.
Ooh.
You can buy it with marketing dollars.
50 had also had
I mean, I guess that's technically facts. Like, you hear stories about people buying their way through things all the time, and it's all about connections and how far you're willing to go when it comes to certain things, I'm guessing. But yeah, that part it kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Let them be fooled in America, because America could be bought." But internationally, oof. I didn't know it was such a discrepancy, like such a difference. You know what I'm saying? But damn. But those 2 albums I 50 mentioned, Get Rich or Die Trying and The Massacre, those shit, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty good.
a problem with Jay-Z's God complex, telling Rolling Stone in 2009 he has a king complex. He thinks he's effing Jesus. This Jehovah shit. And in the same interview, 50 accused Jay of betraying his former Rockefeller artist, Beanie Siegel. I think Jay was saying, Rock La Familia, we family, it's the Rockefeller gang. And then using traditional business tactics, 50 told Rolling Stone. He didn't have their interests in mind. He was just doing what he had to do for himself. But 50 isn't the only person who accused Jay of stepping on a lot of people to get to the top. Former bodyguard Uncle Ron recently went viral on TikTok with claims that Jay-Z and Beyonce destroyed many artists over the years.
I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are.
What does he know?
How you stepped on many people.
What does he know? Look, it is Batman. Okay, sorry. So sorry. In that last video, when we saw the little yellow and black symbol, I was like, is that Batman? And then now, yeah. Okay.
Beyonce. How you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career.
That's a symbol right there behind
Because
us.
she said something about you.
Right here.
That's how hateful you guys are. How you step on anybody to stay on the top.
And then Jaguar Wright, who actually used to work for Jay-Z, alleged that a lot of people who were close to Jay, like Big L, either died or had their careers destroyed so Jay could climb to the top.
The first time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York.
Right.
But he didn't show up as Jay-Z. He didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as the that was with Big L.
Damn, okay.
Rest
For
in
those
peace.
of you.
Rest in peace, Big L.
Rest in peace, Big L.
One of the
That was
dopest.
the
One of the
sensei.
dopest. Yes.
Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
Right.
Without question.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z.
Speaking of sacrifices, there's also been a lot of rumors among hip-hop fans that Jay sacrificed R&B icon Aaliyah so
Damn,
Beyonce
seriously?
could step up. Aaliyah's ex and Jay's former business partner, Dame Dash, claimed that Jay tried very hard to get with Aaliyah. However, Aaliyah wasn't interested in Jay like that, and in 2001, she tragically lost her life in a plane crash in the Bahamas.
Okay, real quick. So far, I just want to clarify that it seems like, when it comes to the word sacrifices, it's more like, kind of taking out the competition and, you know, using certain methods to do so. When I saw the word sacrifices at first, you know, according to that last video we saw about them, I was thinking it was more, you know what I'm saying, witchcraft stuff. But it could also be both. But right now it seems more, it could be like the latter could be cloaked within the former. You feel me? Or it could just be the former by itself and there is no latter. You feel me?
And that same year, Jay started dating Beyonce. The crazy thing about Aaliyah's death is that a lot of people believe she was sacrificed because eyewitnesses revealed that she was given a sedative and carried unconscious on the plane.
Kingsley Russell, who was 13 at the time, was in the car that drove Aaliyah and her team to the airport for their return flight to Miami. According to Kingsley Russell, they took her out of the van and she didn't even know she was getting boarded on a plane.
Besides that, Dame also revealed that Jay-Z knew that R. Kelly abused Aaliyah, and yet he refused to cut ties with him.
But the thing I didn't understand is I was like, I know I'm not with that. And because of the moral challenge and him choosing one way, I knew morally we weren't the same. So to me, Rockefeller was defunct. It was over.
So wait, did Kelly allegedly abuse her while she was knocked out? Or, because I don't know if they clarified that part, but still, that's fucked up. Abuse is wrong either way, no matter what kind it is. You feel me?
I couldn't with it. It was something that to me was just like, not to say unforgivable, but I couldn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't understand how people didn't, I thought, well, then the people aren't gonna have that.
Right.
But nobody said nothing.
Also, we can't forget that Mary J. Blige once referred to Aaliyah's death as a spiritual murder. And though she refused to elaborate on what she meant by that, it's safe to say that she knows something about that plane accident that we don't.
You could have been using that phrase instead of saying like sacrifice. A ritual sacrifice. That's what she could have meant by that phrase, but there's also, of course, other meanings for that, and that's why she's phrased it that way. Like spiritual murder, because it's been like on some spiritual shit, like damn. I'm trying to think of other ways to put it, but my mind keeps going back to that first way. Whatever.
I just know that was a murder. You know what I'm saying? That was a spiritual murder, whether people know it or not. Because God don't kill people. You know what I'm saying? Whether people know it or not. And I could go deep, but a lot of people I would have to really bring proof. You know what I'm saying? For what I learned. And she just was cut down in the prime of her life. And it's so unfair. And it wasn't time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. I believe it wasn't her time to go because from what I know, it ain't supposed to go down like that. And just simple obedience, like, you know, your gut always warns you this, that your gut never lies to you. And something like luggage and clothes and jury and all this madness that we worship is called false idols. We need to really look at the bigger picture right now and look at how, honey.
As for Beyonce, she's faced her fair share of accusations about doing witchcraft and performing sacrifices, and these allegations came directly from people who worked with Beyonce for years. In 2018, Beyonce's former drummer of 7 years,
We heard about this before.
accused Beyonce of doing extreme witchcraft, and she even filed for a restraining order
Sacrificing her
against
cat.
her.
This has been going on since 2006, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And for a very long time, I put this person on a pedestal. I loved them. I'd send emails, you know,
I like her crystal.
publicly, happy birthday and all this stuff. And the entire time, this person was casting spells and manipulating me and controlling my job situations, my relationships, just all kinds of things.
And then more recently, Beyonce's former dance captain, Ashley Everett, who worked with Beyonce for almost a decade, was caught liking a series of shady posts and comments about Beyonce, including one about Beyonce being a demon.
Damn.
This post referenced a speech by poet Jackie Hill Perry, who recently went viral after claiming that artists like Beyonce and Kehlani are used as puppets to promote demonic music.
I don't know who told us.
Well, I mean, okay, by demonic music, is it like actual demonic music, or is it like how rappers promote gang violence in their music or drug use in their music and stuff like that? I mean, that could be considered, like, gang violence and drug music could be considered demonic music. You know what I'm saying? So is it like that, or is it? I don't really listen. Honestly, I don't really listen to Beyonce too much. I listen to like a few select rappers over and over and over again, like Mac Miller. But does Beyonce actually have like music that kind of, you know, emphasizes, you know, like maybe some ritual magic or demonic influence or anything? So I know she got that alter ego, Sasha Fierce, which she says, like, you know, she puts her hands up and she feels a presence come down through. So let me know in the comments below. What do you think? What do you think?
You got to be a witch to be black.
Wait, what?
I don't know who told us you got to be a witch to be black. You are not more black by engaging in witchcraft. That is still propagating a white supremacist lie that black people in Africa didn't know Jesus. Because we are women who are going to love God with all of our heart and all of our mind and all of our soul. We are not going to imitate the detestable practices of the nations. I am angry that the powers that be in social media and in culture and in music and in Beyonce's music and in Kehlani's music and in whatever the other, and in Santorini, like, I'm angry that they are really trying to convince us that all spiritualism is the same.
Okay, I'm glad she said that part. But yeah, no. Before she continues, with spiritualism and spirituality, there's two paths. There's a left-hand path and a right-hand path. The right-hand path is more about, is geared more towards religion and I don't want to say worship, but it's more geared towards religion and servitude towards others. And the left-hand path is more geared towards I don't want to say witchcraft or magic or anything like that, but it's more geared towards working with whatever god or gods you want and servitude towards yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, but in general, magic in general and spirituality in general or religion in general, it's all a tool, like a gun. Depends on how you use it. So if someone busts into your house and you shoot them with a gun, you're in the right. But if you go outside your house and just shoot random people with a gun, you're in the wrong. So if you use magic or rituals or your spirituality or religion to harm others, you're in the wrong. If you use it to help others, you're in the right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really, it's not, there's no black and white. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's what all guys say when it comes to spiritualism. Not all spiritualism is the same.
And we have digested this impurity and this, we want so bad not to be legalistic that we actually become profane.
As for 50 Cent, he previously claimed that Beyonce actually tried to jump him over his feud with Jay-Z.
Damn.
And the way 50 described this incident made it sound like Beyonce was actually possessed.
So Beyonce jumped down.
That was a terrible
incident made it sound like Beyonce was actually...
That's a terrible still image. That's a terrible still image, yo.
Possessed.
So Beyonce jumped down on you.
She jumped down. Oh, she was like on a windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, "I come on, I'm talking to her." She jumped down. She was like, "Duh, duh, duh." And I'm like, "Wait, what is you doing?" That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. Come
So
on.
Hov wasn't there?
I'm talking to Jay.
You talking to Jay.
As soon as I talked to Jay, she jumped down, came over. I said, "Oh shit, look at this."
They about to jump you.
Nah, she came like she was ready. Like I thought something was gonna happen. And I'm like, "Yo, whoa." She's throwing me off now. Because I don't know exactly how to respond to it.
Real quick, I give props to that just because just the idea of your woman also not your woman, but your partner also trying to have your back when it comes to certain beefs and stuff. I like that idea of it and everything, but it's like, hold on. But I also get it's just between me and them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. All right.
By the way, Kanye West also recently claimed that Beyonce and Jay-Z are controlled by the elites. And he pointed out how in Hollywood, a lot of people connected to these big stars either die or disappear under suspicious circumstances.
You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James.
They can't control me.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize.
And now we're again hearing from 50 Cent that he has no intention of ever making peace with Jay and Beyonce because these two put business above everything and anyone else. In his recent interview on Big Boy TV, 50 alleged that Jay tried to use his connections with the NFL to sabotage his performance at the 2022 Super Bowl. However, Eminem ended up giving Jay an ultimatum and told him he won't perform unless 50's there.
Damn.
Jay-Z and them was putting it together. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No,
Damn.
no, I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. What is the issue? You start looking at that's not mine. That's theirs. They are, right? But when you look at M is looking at the entire legacy.
I think he's talking about when one of the Super Bowls where they all performed. Yeah.
The whole thing, with M, Dre, myself, I'm a shady aftermath. You see what I'm saying? It do so much G-Unit records.
Right.
They forget that I'm M and Dre's artist.
Also, when 50 recently appeared on The Beat with Ari Melber, he was asked about Billboard putting Jay-Z as #1 on their list of top 50 greatest rappers of all time. And 50 hinted that Jay only made it on top because he always puts business above people. And when Ari asked 50 to describe some of the rappers on the list with one word or phrase, here's how 50 responded. Describe some of the made it on top because he always puts business above people.
I mean, I don't know why. I don't know. I probably, when it comes to putting business above people, it reminds me of other people you hear about. It reminds me of other people within other different little entertainment industries that you hear about. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
And when Ari asked 50 to describe some of the rappers on the list with one word or phrase, here's how 50 responded.
Future.
Oh, talent.
Nas.
The best.
The best, damn.
Jay-Z.
Good business.
Good
But
business.
does this mean Jay-Z and Beyonce actually sacrifice people for fame? Well, it seems like a lot of fans are convinced this is exactly what they do. And they're saying 50 is smart for distancing himself from the Carters. Explains a lot for me, one fan said. I wondered how Jay got all the recognition for a talent I never saw back in the day. Climbing over others makes sense to me. And another fan wrote, I love 50 and give him props for always speaking facts when it comes to the dark industry. But he's talking a lot lately, so we hope he's not going to suddenly pass away just like all the others.
That's what I was thinking.
Especially those close to the rivals of Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Puff. But what about you? Do you think Jay-Z and Beyonce really sacrifice people for fame? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to watch this next video.
I don't think so. Excuse me. But yeah, what do you guys think? Personally, I don't really think they do. I mean, there was that one ex-drummer of Beyonce's that mentioned how Beyonce sacrificed her cat or used her cat as a sacrifice. So if that is true, you know what I'm saying? If they actually do any type of ritual sacrifices, then maybe they probably use animals. I doubt they're actually using sacrificing humans in ritual and for ritual magic or doing ritual magic or anything like that. But if it's not like it's impossible. I just highly doubt it. I'm not even sure if any of this stuff is actually true to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Of course, most of this is just, or all this is just he say, she say, you know what I'm saying? It's just hearsay. So, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think they're actually into that, that lifestyle, that witchcraft and shit lifestyle? Or is it just kind of, it seems like it because it could also be tied to like Illuminati type shit, and so it seems like it because of that image that the Illuminati has and stuff like that. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. And also, again, what would you do for fame? What's your price for fame? What would you be willing to sacrifice, or who? But anyway, you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace and much love to you.